Okay, the first card is a 10 of Cups reversed. I have an Ace of Pentacles. This is the Sun in reverse. I have a 6 of Swords reversed. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Swords. So swords are here, especially seeing that air is your element here. I have an 8 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and a 3 of Swords here. Okay. All right, Libra. So some of this is pretty straightforward, but these pentacles are interesting because you definitely have the swords here and you have the pentacles. And then we know that we've got this 10 of Cups reversed with the Hermit. And actually that kind of does spell out, yeah, there's a breakup or you're going to be alone. Certain things are not going to quite work out the way you expect. And so looking at this, it does seem pretty depressing. But the thing about it is that I want to point out you have two major arcana cards here. You have the Sun in reverse, and then you have the Hermit. Let me just say that the Sun can be a very powerful card here. That the Sun, actually, the Sun is powerful. Like if you get, even if the spread had the devil in it, the Sun would still, the Sun trumps the devil. There are cards that the Sun can lessen the effects of. Okay. Now, it is reversed, but that doesn't necessarily lessen, it doesn't necessarily lessen the positivity of the Sun, but it does mean that things literally might not be as well. When the Sun is hidden, it just means that things are not as bright and hopeful as they used to seem. And there's actually this philosophy in the I Ching, which is another oracle. It's a Chinese oracle, where even if there are clouds, it's only a temporary thing. The Sun is only eclipsed, and we had a major eclipse, by the way, a solar eclipse this past month, which is interesting. But even when the Sun is eclipsed and it seems like you don't see anything and you feel like things are just going downward, it's only temporary. But one of the things I'm getting is that a relationship that you were hoping would take off did not. This 10 of Cups here, this 10 of Cups, an unhappy home, you know, 10 of Cups is usually the pinnacle of happiness and joy and marriage and the happily ever after, right? No happily ever after. But then the weird thing with the Sun in reverse next to the 10 of Cups in reverse, you would think, oh my goodness, this is just awful. Nothing is going to turn out right. My love life is going to be a disaster. So let me just put that out there, because I know you guys are thinking about that. But for some reason you have this Ace of Pentacles right here, and the Ace of Pentacles is usually the start. Aces are always beginnings, right? But Pentacles, they're relating to real life. And whenever I see the Ace of Pentacles in a relationship reading, I'm seeing beginnings, okay? And I'm seeing a new start. And it's not quite taking off, but at least it's a start. It's like a seed being dropped into the ground. So even though the things around you emotionally, you're not some of you are probably thinking from your past experience, I don't see anything good coming into my love life, or my relationship is in the dumps. For some reason, I'm looking at this Ace of Pentacles here, and it seems to be saying that you need to give this time. So when I get here, and this is even more interesting, you have swords here. You actually have 3 swords. This is the card of traveling, and it can be physical travel. The traditional sense is travel over water, as some of you might be familiar with. But it can mean that you still have troubles. When this is in reverse, it can mean that you're not going to take any big changes or big trips yet. There might be little delays, but that's just it. It's going to be delays. Usually this is the signal that you're going to be moving, new home, new job, new relationship. But it just means you're stuck. So this 6 of Swords in reverse is sort of giving some perspective here about why this 10 of Cups is reversed. The Sun is in reverse. And then here in the middle, this 5 of Pentacles, this is the card of loss and feeling abandoned. And sometimes it's referred to as the poverty. I refer to it as the poverty card, being stressed out, having anxiety. But it also means that, once again, there's a delay. Because if you look at this picture, this is winter time. And nothing is growing in wintertime. Things are hibernating. So the weird thing with these pentacles here is that they seem to be giving some type of reassurance here that the tarot is saying things might be bleak for a little while, but you'll get through this. There might be delays. This relationship, there might be a relationship that fizzled out. Okay? And then you have this Knight of Swords heading right into this delay here. You're trying to tackle it right now. You're trying to solve it. You don't like waiting. You don't like things that are held up. So despite your best intentions to change this around, when we get this 8 of Pentacles in reverse, we're looking at a big slowdown here. Because usually the 8 of Pentacles is about working, getting things done. It's about determination and moving forward. But once again, the weird thing is that this is also about delays, especially seeing that these pentacles are reversed. It means that things are not going to be completed anytime soon. So that's what's leading us here to this Hermit and this 3 of Swords in your future here. That I get the feeling that some of you, because of that 10 of Cups reversed, that very disappointing change in the relationship, that 10 of Cups reversed could actually mean a breakup for some of you. Okay? And so some of you might feel those blues. You might feel isolated and nothing is worth trying for. Or your energy, you've just been so emotionally paralyzed from the breakup or the pain. And this Knight of Swords is, up and running. It's not reversed. This Knight of Swords seems to be attempting to pull out of it. But it just feels as if right at the start with that 10 of Cups reversed, that there was a big disappointment in the relationship and you're still in a tailspin, as indicated here. But now we're looking at being alone a little bit, the Hermit, and then this 3 of Swords. Now, yes, more heartbreak and disappointment, but it is a card of healing. And I think for some of you, this might be a time of hibernation and healing. Okay? more than anything. I think that you guys need to see this as a time to pull back and regroup. And I think that's where the energy of the Knight comes into play here. And these are the most severe cards so far in all the readings I've seen, where, like, you guys just need to pull back, get some perspective. That's why the Hermit is there. But it feels like with the Hermit and the Three of Swords, there's going to be a time for you to just be alone and try to figure things out and heal. And then in the long term, with the Sun, things are going to start getting bright again. Things are going to start looking up. But the biggest message that I'm seeing here is delays and having to just be patient and know that this situation here, for some of you with a broken heart, it's not going to last forever. So I'm going to shuffle for the outcome card. Okay. Your outcome card is a Two of Pentacles. And this is a card of juggling. So these pentacles seem to be telling me the backstory here of what's going on with you. That some of you might feel emotionally depleted. And some of you are going through a very rough time with the relationship. Even if you are with someone, an argument with someone, drama with someone, a disappointment, it seems like some of you are just going to be too busy to notice. And I think this is probably, you're going through a slowdown, and then all of a sudden that Ace of Pentacles, that one pentacle becomes two, and all of a sudden you find yourself very busy. And you see that this young boy, he has his back turned to the water. He's sort of turned away from his emotions. And he's just juggling the pentacles. He's just focusing on the material world. This person could even be dating around, because in a relationship reading, Two of Pentacles can mean someone in two relationships. Okay? But it can be a productive energy, this Two of Pentacles, and maybe that's what some of you Libras need to do. But I still stick with what I'm seeing here as far as the tarot saying you've been disappointed. Some of you might have had breakups. You just need to hang in there. Just understand there's nothing you can do now. But eventually this is going to turn around, and you're just going to be too busy to notice. So Libra, that was your reading. And I am promoting a new reading, a phone reading. It's my 60-minute phone reading, the Grand Romany Tarot Spread. And I posted a video with the playlist for this month, so you might want to check it out. My hours are still limited, but I will have hours available on the weekend and some of the weeknights. So you can check my online appointment book if you're interested. So Libra, enjoy this month. Okay? Stay busy, stay focused. And I think everything's going to turn out okay for you in the next few weeks. Okay? So take care. I'll see you on YouTube, and I wish you love and light.